just assist with the bobbling, please?
Yeah, you need. Yeah,
I need a little bobbling.
I feel like they should have chimes now.
Wow. Merch game.
Watch out, boom shot. You tell him that there's a make the weight and merman now. So this one is a short shot. It can't stop. Boom shot.
Boom shots.
Did you do anything different on this album? I noticed Super Dupes was involved in the production. Is that a first for you guys working with him?
Definitely. First time.
And how did that come about? How did you guys connect?
We always, well, we heard about him for a while, and I think either he reached out to us or we reached out to him. We reached out to him, yeah, and
we just had a desire to like try something different.
Yeah,
and try producers and
the album,
and yeah,
right.
So it's like, what are we gonna do different now, you know? And he was the easiest one to work with out of any other ones that we've worked with in the past.
Okay.
And he was just awesome. He had a great personality, and he like let us kind of do our thing. It was more collaborative and less authoritarian.
Got you.
He did about half the album. We did one song with Don Corleone. He was great producer from Jamaica.
Yep.
It was a pleasure working with him. And then we did a couple tracks with Yeti Beats, who we've worked with on previous albums.
Okay.
And then we did just a couple tracks like ourselves, just self-produced. So, you know, it was fun working with new people and then also having that familiarity too. So I think we'll continue doing that with future albums, just really experimenting. It's really fun to try something new.
How does it work with outside producers and the band thing? Like, are you jamming and giving them sounds, or is it like more tracks and then you work with the, like, what's the process?
It's a combo of everything, really. Some tracks kind of came together just on the spot during that day, being in the studio. Some ideas were already pre-planned.
Yeah, it was kind of like, we've been asking why the album's called Falling Into Place, and you know, that was one of the main reasons, is because there wasn't really a distinct plan and a format, and we didn't really know what producers we were going to work on with. Just, it all really came together.
We tried the same song, you know, different producers, and kind of saw which one maybe we liked better, or hey, the one we did ourselves we liked better. So it was the first time we actually experimented and spent more time in the studio than ever. And I think that was a great experience for us all too, just kind of seeing other people work and, you know, picking little things from each of them and kind of like, oh, that was cool, or how he does that. And so I learned a lot, definitely, just from that experience.
I think this album, maybe more so than previous albums, will take us into some really good places, you know, for the future, especially being our 5th album. And when bands start making this many albums, it's how do you keep on making something that's fresh, but how do you not scare away people that love you for who you are? And there's that really fine balance, and I think this process really made us learn a lot about how we want to move forward, what we want to do and what we don't want to do.
If you could sum that up in words, what is it? What did you take away from the process?
Knowledge.
And what you want to do is let things just fall into place.
Yeah, I mean, fall into place and grow from that. I mean, falling into place, there's only so much you can control in life, and then you gotta let other things do it. You know what I mean? And the moment you try and control it too much, it's not gonna be art anymore. It's gonna be manipulated, you know?
Sure, absolutely. Have you guys, forgive me if I miss this, have you guys done any gigging in the Caribbean? Have you made the journey down there?
Eric has.
You did?
Well, I
mean,
mean,
I missed the question.
he said gigging.
Oh, gigging.
Yeah.
I thought we were still on writing.
No, just like going to perform down there.
Not really. We've been on like a cruise ship that's gone around the Caribbean. There's like a
Didn't really count.
311 cruise in Rome.
Oh, okay. Those are fun though.
We've been in Caribbean waters.
Oh, well, we have been to Aruba. Is that considered?
Been to Aruba.
Yeah.
We definitely have been offered to play some notable festivals. You know, we have a big tour schedule, and you know, obviously a lot going on with the album. So
Sure.
There's definitely been some opportunities, and I'm sure that it's going to probably happen somewhat soon. If,
those Caribbean
stars
winds
align.
are going to blow you down that way. So.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking forward to it, and I don't see why not. It will happen soon.
Yeah, it would be fun to see that, that moment. I mean, I had the chance to see the Jamaica Jazz Fest a couple years ago, which was the first time for both Magic and Soulja performing in Jamaica. And, it's warm reception. It was cool to see,
Cool.
and it's like...
We're good friends with Soulja.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You guys tour together in some of the same spots, I imagine.
We've known each other for like a long time now. So, we've, done collaborations musically, done tours. Some of us in their band and ours are really close friends. We keep in touch on the phone and all that, so.
Very cool. How was the Cali Roots Fest this year for you guys?
Awesome.
One of the best ones.
Really?
Yeah.
At first, we were a little unsure about like closing out, like doing Sunday night.
Uh-huh.
Usually, we like playing Friday or Saturday, and just
Okay.
while the energy is still young. And,
Yeah.
Okay.
But so
On
we're
the
like,
third day, people might be feeling tired.
I mean that's what we anticipated happening, but it wasn't that way. It was like we were actually like the finale, and it felt like that. People still showed up in droves to
Dope.
for the last show of the whole weekend. So that was good reinforcement. For sure.
It's very, very cool. And that's like over 10,000 people come onto that thing, right?
Yeah, I think it was 12 or
12.5.
Yeah.
They had it at 15, but I think they adjusted it because we got a little bit of feedback. It was a little bit too much.
It was just getting a little too crazy.
Yeah, it's always, and I think it's always, fans come first,
Yeah,
So that's
definitely.
what's making it all happen, so.
Sometimes you don't want to be
Yeah.
packed in there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that Saturday and Sunday both sold out, and I think Friday was right up there,
Mm-hmm.
Some change left, but it was pretty much packed all 3 nights.
I mean, that festival has kind of become a focal point for a sound and a vibe and a kind of a movement coming out of the West Coast. Do you remember the first time you all played that as opposed to now, and how it has
Yeah.
grown?
We play different stages every year.
Exponentially.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
played the second year, I think, the first time, and that was just one stage, one little
Yeah.
stage. And a couple years later, there's a bigger stage. Now there's the third bigger stage, and that's the smallest. So I think it's just really cool. It kind of shows the genre going too, how this festival's grown. The amount of bands there are now that can even fill the festival. That's a whole cool thing. Several years ago, there wasn't even enough bands to maybe even fill 3 days of music and 3 stages.
Just guessing, that's like the first time, what would that be, like 2,000 or something? 3,000 most?
It was other amount
Oh,
of
people,
there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Definitely grown.
Yeah.
Like-
A couple thousand to 12,000,
Yeah.
a few years.
pretty crazy. That was one of the things that I was walking around, and some of the people who've never been there, I had some of my friends come up from San Diego, and I was telling them that this was the original stage. This is how, and it was just like, that was just, it was just recapping on that. It was pretty mind blowing.
Kind of hard to believe how far y'all have come, and
And the
music has
genre
come.
too.
Yeah,
everybody,
yeah.
And there's the East Coast Cali Roots now.
Is
Like
there?
in South Carolina, I think they moved it to.
It's
yeah.
part of the same company?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has that happened already?
Yeah.
Maybe for 3 years.
So what? Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do it again this year. But yeah.
Huh.
It's cool.
They've had some really bad luck with rain.
Oh, really?
Like
Yeah.
it's like been like almost.
Canceling days just from weather.
Damn. When you guys go out, are there places that you feel like they've never heard a reggae song before you got there, kind of thing? Like, have you
Definitely
sort of...
regions, but it's just like everything. Everything keeps on growing, Not just us. Like you see the other routes and you see pictures from other bands. It's just
Right.
like, it's just kind of everything. You notice the coastal towns.
Mhm.
For some reason, I think water and the sound of reggae music. So you can take that and kind of guess where probably is more popular and less popular.
Sure.
For some reason, that's how it works. It's funny.
What have been the good markets outside of the U.S. for Rebelution?
Portugal.
France loves reggae music. A little more traditional.
Brazil.
Right.
Yeah, Brazil.
UK, a little bit.
UK, they're pretty. They like their classic stuff. Where did you play in the UK?
Mostly London, but we had a couple other cities on the tour. But as far as we had some of like the bigger shows there, like our headlining European shows ever was in London.
Very cool.
That's really cool. And I think traditional reggae, like Jamaican reggae, has always been big there since Bob Marley days.
Sure, of course.
So I think, I mean, traditional reggae is bigger in Europe than it's in America historically too. So it's fun to get over there and kind of see that.
Yeah, I think even for like Jamaican artists, going to London is a big test. Like there's like real like aficionados of can tell you like every pressing of every version of every record and stuff like that. Very cool. Well, so tonight, anything special that you got planned for New York? Anything up your sleeve for?
Well, just got some new songs to play from our album, and hopefully we'll play some songs that people just like never heard before. Obviously with the new album, but maybe some other ones that we don't normally play.
A couple horn players and a guitar player.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
So a little bit bigger setup than usual, probably.
Did you tap into the Easy Star All Stars?
No, I mean we've had our horn players for a minute, but we have a guitar player through the Roots. We're kind of borrowing the opener.
Yeah. Through the Roots is our opener tonight, and Evan, the singer, is going to be playing guitar with us. So, and he's played with us before, so it's nice to kind of keep it in the family, and have our friends here with us.
That's what's up. All right.
Kind of a fun fact about that too is Through the Roots, before they started, used to come to our shows, and they're younger than us obviously, and just great guys, and kind of also in that California lifestyle. And it's pretty cool to have people who have been our friends and asked us for advice here and there about equipment or how to get around or different experiences, and to now be on the road with Through the Roots for the second time, and also having the lead singer playing with us for the second time. It just kind of shows what this whole genre is about, that family vibe. So, fun fact,
Definitely building something here.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you taking time for the gig, and looking forward to seeing what you do up there.
Right on.
Cool.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys.